Welcome to A New Life with Woody. I want to thank y'all for tuning in. If y'all could please just hit that like button, that subscribe button, it's much appreciative. So y'all have been asking me for prison videos, experiences that I have experienced while I was locked up. I try to stay away from them because, it's New Life with Woody. I'm trying to put all that behind me. But since so many of y'all have asked me for that, I'm going to go ahead and drop one that's really memorable to me, I guess you could say. And we're going to go from there. So I was at a place called Lake CI in Florida. It was a sweet compound. This compound had a lake on the compound, had ducks, had loons, had everything. You could literally put your feet and feed the minnows. They had like these little piranha minnows that would like eat your feet, like they had in the massage parlors and stuff like that. And we would sit out on the lake in the early mornings, like smoke a Fiji or whatever the case may be, and just chill out. But times were hard around that time. Mom Dukes was working, but it was like right time that she had gotten sick. So like she couldn't send me no money. You know what I'm saying? And I say that because like in Florida prison system, if you're not like a commissary worker, work in the industry, or you work for staff commissary or the barber or something like that, staff barber, you get no money. So you have to like live from either off the land, or if your people have to send you money for you to get like basic hygiene items or any zooms or whams. So you have to rely on family. But like at that time, Mom Dukes was like struggling, so like I didn't even ask her for anything. I was just living off the land. Well, anyway, I had met this dude named Bling Bling, and he was running a parlay ticket. So I asked him, I was like, yo man, let me write tickets for you so I can like supplement my income and like hustle. And all the while I'm thinking in my mind, like, I really want to run my own parlay, but like I don't know anything about running a parlay. I know how to play parlay tickets, but I don't know how to like run a parlay. So I teamed up with him and stuff. I became like one of his runners and writing tickets, whatever. But every ounce of cut that I made, I kept. I stored it away until the next year because in my mind, I want to start my own parlay ticket. You got to have money to make money in prison. Everybody knows that. So I fucking started writing tickets for him throughout the season, like I told you, whatever the case may be. So fast forward to the next season. I had like $500 worth of like items, stamps, hygiene, deodorant, tops, which is cigarettes down in Florida. And I started my own parlay ticket. So I'm booming. I'm getting hits, but I'm not getting hit and, like everybody else was. Like my numbers were a little off, a little different. And, so business was good. I had a bunch of runners from every dorm. They were writing my tickets, turning them in. I'm getting my cut. I may take like $200 or $300 worth of hits, but I'm bringing in $800-900 in commissary a week, so business is good. So naturally, I can't keep every single thing that I bring in because my locker's going to be full, my cell's going to be full, and them crackers in Florida, and I say crackers because it's the police, not because they white. They down there, they act, shiesty when you have a lot of commissary in your lockers and stuff. So naturally, I got to spread everything out. So one day I'm sitting in my cell. I got a little Noel lizard. He's my friend. I had done raised him since he was a little ass lizard. So I'm playing with my lizard. My cellie come running to me. He's like, yo, Woody. I'm like, what's up? He's like, yo, the SARS is done raided the dude's room across the hall and he's taking all your top and hygiene and stuff, taking it in laundry bags down the steps. So I'm like, yo, what? So I run out there and sure it is. It's the SARS named Sergeant Davis. So I'm like, yo, what's going on? So I'm watching his move, not to make myself look noticeable, and he's got like 3 laundry bags full of my stuff, and he's toting it down the thing. So I go over to my homeboy. I'm like, what's up? He's like, I don't know, man. He just ran up in my cell and just started taking commissary and all your cigarettes, everything gone. So I'm like, damn, man. So I don't know what to do. So I go talk to one of the old heads that, be in his face and stuff like that. Me, personally, I ain't in the police face, so I don't know what to do. I ain't gonna let him have it, but at the end of the day, what can I do? I ain't nothing but an inmate. So I go downstairs, I'm plotting, I'm planning what I need to do. So you can knock on the door, hit a little button, and they'll let you out in the vestibule. So I go out there to the vestibule, and I ask them for some Tylenol because you can get like medication every couple hours or whatever it was. So the SARS come down. I'm like, hey, I need some Tylenol. So we get to talking. I signed a little clipboard. I'm like, yo, man, check this out. Do you know me? He was like, nah. I said, that's because I ain't a problem inmate. I said, but look, man, that stuff you took out that cell, that was mine, man. I need that back. He was like, you need it back? I said, yeah, man, I ain't gonna sit here and bullshit with you, but I run a parlay ticket and I done put the ticket out and I need that to cover my ticket. You know, in Florida, if you put a parlay ticket out, you're gonna honor that ticket whether you got the money or not. There ain't no canceling a ticket, ain't none of that bullshit. You're gonna honor that ticket. But I ain't got the money to cover it in my dorm. I might have some in other dorms, but trying to traffic it from another dorm to this dorm, it's gonna be hard. So he was like, he said, so you want your stuff back? I said, I would like it back. So he said, go to the laundry room. I said, laundry room? I said, you put the stuff in the booth. I seen it. He says, nah, go to the laundry room. So I was like, all right, I'll go to the laundry room. So I go to the laundry room. I stand in front of the door. Him and another officer walk out. So they open the door. He's like, step in. I was like, why? He's like, you gonna fade me for that stuff I took from you? I said, fade you for it? He said, yeah. He said, I'm gonna fade you for it. You want your stuff back, you're gonna fade me for it. Anybody don't know what a fade is, it's fighting. So I said, so I'm gonna fight you and you're gonna give me my stuff back? He said, yeah. So I go to the back of the laundry room. There's a laundry cart there. So mind you, this dude, Sergeant Davis, is about 5'6". So I'm like, man, I can probably handle this dude. So I square up with him. When I square up with him and he hits me with a right, pop, and I fall back into the laundry cart. So I had to regroup. I'm like, oh, wait up. What's going on here for a second? So I get out of the damn laundry basket and we start fighting again. And I tell you what, he whipped my ass. I ain't gonna sit here and lie to you. He's ex-military, some special tactic force dude, but he whipped my ass. But I still got my licks in. I still handle my business. So after we finish our little squabble, I straighten myself up. He's like, lockdown comes. He said, I'm gonna buzz your door. Come out, sweep the pod and everything. He says, then I'm gonna buzz you out here. I'm gonna give you your stuff back. He said, that's respect. I respect you for doing that. He says, but look, what happened in here stays in here. I was like, all right, no problem. Now, come to find out, that's called the understanding room. You know, every prison has an understanding room. People know what it is. You've been to Florida, you know what an understanding room is. It's going in and handling your business, whatever the case may be. You get your ass whipped, you whip ass, it doesn't matter. As long as you go in there, you handle your business, you get that respect. So I got my stuff back. Got everything back. I didn't put it back in the same spot. I just kept it in a cell and doled it out to other people. Fast forward, a few months later, Mom Dukes, she had come visit me. She flew from Virginia to Florida. So, you know, I'm chopping up with Moms. So I'd already told Moms to bring some cash money. So now I'm gonna tell you this now. Look, I ain't snitching on shit. It's already over with. They don't do this anymore. They used to serve hot food in the visitation rooms in Florida prison system. They don't do that anymore. So you had a cook. You know what I'm saying? It was an inmate. That was his job. He cooked hot food. Your family came down. They visited you. You can eat all you wanted to. But the dude's hustle was he would sell Buttman magazines. Anybody know what a Buttman magazine is? Google it. It's a fuck book. Anyway, so he was selling the Buttmans for $50. So I told my mom when she came see me on that Saturday to bring some cash money that Sunday. I'm going to get me a Buttman from him. Brand new in the package, you know what I'm saying? Little plastic, little visqueen that it's over. So Mom Dukes, we go up to order our little food, whatever the case may be. Mom slides him the money, but there's an extra $50 bill in there. He already knew what time it was because I done planned it beforehand. So about 2 days later, boom, I get the Buttman. It's crispy, brand spanking new. I don't ask any questions. I get my book. I go in the cell. I ain't gonna lie, handle business. You know what I'm saying? So whatever the case may be, boom. So I'm keeping this little book on wraps. That's another hustle. You can, rent your little books out, whatever the case may be, $2, $3 at a time. People take the books, whatever they're going to do with it. As long as they don't get the page to sticky. they handled their business. So my celly, Paul, that's my dude, Paul Epstein. So at the end of the day, that's my celly. I'm gonna let him ride for free. So I'm downstairs, I'm playing spades at the table. Somebody yells, "Hey, Woody!" I'm like, "What's up?" He's like, "Man, the police at your cell." I'm like, "Huh?" So I go downstairs, I look up, and I see my celly, Paul. He's standing to the back of the cell, his pants down to his knees. He was on the toilet looking at the Buttman magazine. I don't know what he was doing, but at the end of the day, you had the sergeant there talking about, "Hey, give me that." He's like, "I can't give it to you. It's not mine." Sergeant said, "Give it to me." He said, "I can't give it to you. It's not mine." Sergeant said, "I'm going to give it back to you, man." So Paul relinquished my Buttman. Dumbass. Same Sarge that I got to bump him with. So he hands him the book. So he's flipping through it. He takes it, stuffs it under his arm, and walks down the stairs, out the door. Really? Really? That's what I'm thinking to myself. So now I'm thinking, what the hell am I going to do? So I pulled the old game again. I hit the button, go out in the vestibule, tell Sarge I need some Tylenol, sign a little book. I say, "Hey, Sarge, check this out. That book you took, that was mine." So he said, "That was your book?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "What are we going to do? We going to go to the laundry room?" He was like, "Nah, we ain't going to the laundry room. I like you." He said, I'm gonna hit you back after lockdown. I'm gonna slide it under your book, under your door." So I got my Buttman back. So that was one little story, man, where, I don't know if y'all like it or not, but that's just one little story. But I got many, many, many stories, whether it's funny and extremely violent. I mean, I've been in some crazy situations, seen some crazy situations, police getting stabbed. I've seen inmates getting beat up, jumped, people jumping off top tiers, whatever the case may be. I've seen a lot of it. I try not to relive that because that's my past. Like I said, it's new life with Woody. But if y'all want it, drop your comments in the comment box. I'm open ears. I listen. I read every comment. Hit me up, man. Tell me what y'all think. But anyhow, I got to get to bed. My wife is in there. She sleep. I got to get to bed. So, as always, much love. Deuces. And let's do this together.